What happened?
My damn computer just is like going squirrely. Of course, it doesn't help that I'm squirrely too, you know?
Paul left the stream to restart so that he could get the chat up. But because
must
he
have
was
hit the end
host, he
button.
just closed the stream down.
What happened was I could not get the chat up. And without the chat, you know, because I couldn't post any like the link or anything. Hey Laura, how you doing? Brenda was
Laura.
first back when we first started this ordeal.
Yeah.
TJ, Laura, Joel.
Skyfly, yes, we're back. What I was going to say is, Justin, give yourself a big pat on the back because what you guys did worked, because I got an email earlier this afternoon, telling me you're all set and everything should be fine, and I'm active again.
Okay, cool.
Oh, on Facebook. Good.
Yep.
Thomas.
All right. Hi again, Jody.
Hey, Joe.
We knew you were going to drop us off.
Oh, we've got Jake.
Well, no, it was my fault because I went back over just to take myself out, and it says, and it popped up, close it, and I fast
because
fingers, you know.
a stream has to have a host to stay live, and because you were the host, it shut down. We've got Jake, which appears to be Dave Ennis.
Hey, Dave. Yep.
What's up, Dave?
So, Justin, how'd your day go today?
2 hours ago, fine.
Yeah, the last 3 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
Besides, I'm sitting here eating a cheeseless hamburger and I want to kick Kelsey in the ass.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Uh,
You heard about that, Joe, right?
yeah. He had a little rat in the cheese last night.
Yep. Did you ever find out who ate the cheese?
Yeah,
it
he
was
did.
Kelsey.
He told you that.
There was
Okay.
plenty of other stuff to snack on out there too. Like, I don't know why she ate that.
Laura didn't want to leave you out, Joe. She put a comment in the channel.
I'm not in the mood.
Well, what happened?
Working on stuff.
He's having trouble with his parents.
Having trouble with parents. My son didn't pick up his sign. Yeah, he passed me by. He didn't come by. My sign was there. Your sign was there. Nobody stopped. That's why I have 7 signs left.
He was out in the parking lot to hand stuff out.
I was
and
by
all-
the gate. They walked by me.
Yeah.
I had people say, "You gonna stop and check for your pictures?" Oh, I didn't buy any pictures. What's your number? 60. Here's your pictures. You know, check with me. If they tell you to check with me, check with me.
They didn't know their parents
Oh.
bought pictures, right?
It don't matter. They check with me. If you didn't get them, I'll tell you still can order them, you know? It don't matter. Check with me.
Well, that's what I'm saying is they're not checking with you, but they just assume they didn't because they don't realize their parents bought shit, right?
Oh, yeah. I had at least 10 of them I stopped on the way out that had pictures. One of them didn't, you know? Then I had one come in and tell me at the game the other night, I didn't get my pictures the other day. I said, well, coach had them. Like that. I said, so I have to check with coach. And he says, okay. I said, well, did you get them from coach? He said, coach didn't give them out. I said, yeah, he gave them out to the freshmen. Where were you? He said, well, I was with JV. I said, well, that's why you didn't get them. So they're probably in the coach's office. I said, so ask the coach when you see him next practice. If you don't find him, let me know. But that's the constant in the first 3 weeks of football.
So the parents are calling you bitching at you.
No, they're sending me stupid shit like I didn't get the signs. And then she says, and he didn't get his 8x10 extra team picture. I went and looked on the list and it says 8x10. Now I put 8x10. I'm gonna go back and look at the order, and it may not have said team picture. So he got an 8x10 individual because it didn't come with the package. See what I mean?
Yeah.
So I got him an 8x10 individual. I have 8x10 teams extra. I keep a couple of them all the time. So I got an 8x10 team for him right here. I'll lose $1.34. No big deal. I told him I didn't know which one it was. If you got an extra 8x10 individual, that was my fault, you know. But she didn't order 8x10 individual. She could have told me that we had an 8x10 individual in the package, not a team picture. But she's not gonna tell me that. You know, just the little shit that bothers me, you know. I tell you, I hate people. I really do.
Well, I'm sure as long as you've been doing this too, it's probably the same stupid shit every fucking year. And then you'll get that one parent that will surprise you with something really stupid. You're like, what the fuck was that?
Oh, yeah, I get that. Well, I think I got that one already to shout. I'll think of what it was. I'll figure out what it is. I know I had a couple stupid ones already this year. Oh, it was that one. That was that guy. The parent said that he can't make this. He'll be at makeup day, and then at makeup day he leaves. He didn't even stay for the pictures. So we had to I had to track down the parent to get a hold of him to get him back. Coach texted him. Coach called the parent. I called the parent. I didn't have his number. I didn't want to get it from coach. I didn't ask him for it. The coach texted for him. You know, let him do it. And they all of this. And he finally showed up about an hour after practice before we went to the next thing. And I got the pictures taken. And then the other day, he walked by me and forgot to get his signs. So the same kid. You know? Same kid just walked right by me, didn't even stop to get the signs that he had left in his pictures. Left them right there. Mom picked him up the next day at the game.
Yeah, well,
So I'm not. I
don't
hope I'm through
trust
with him.
kids.
I don't think I was ever that stupid.
I mean, you know
When I
what
was told-
they've got on
when I-
packets of washing up powder over here. Keep away from children.
Well, over here, when I remember when I was growing up, if I knew I had pictures coming in, I was looking forward to go and get them. You know, stuff like this. And then the other thing, Justin, I go out to, I emptied all my trash. But I had a couple of bathroom things that were overfilled. I had to get rid of. So I dumped the trash into the big bag, got everything done, took the shredder, dumped all the little bitty pieces into the bag. And that's the second one I put in that bag. So that's how long it's been since I've thrown that big bag of trash out. But there was nothing in it but paper. So I take it to the door, and as I'm going through, it catches the thing and rips the side of the bag. So now I got all this little shredded stuff just falling out the bag, right? So I just laid the bag down. I went and got some tape and put some tape over it to stop it. Picked it up. I'm fine. I go drop it off at the trash. Come walking back, and I glance down the hallway. And on top of, we got a little thing with all the mailboxes for the building, right?
Uh-huh.
On top of the thing, there's a box sitting there. I go walking over there. There's my box that I'm looking for. So whoever got it, whatever building it was, instead of bringing it back to my door and putting it by my door, they just stuck it down there by the mailbox. That's to me cheekier than somebody keeping it.
Well,
Well, the thing is like if I got somebody's package, I would literally walk over and I would knock on their door until they either answered, and I would want to hand them to them and say, "Here's your package. It accidentally got delivered to me."
Yeah.
Make sure they get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the difference between us and him or her or whatever.
or whoever. Yeah.
Like if you wouldn't answer the door, I'd come back later with it. I wouldn't leave it. I would make sure. I would want to make sure you got a hold of it and it was in your hands.
Yep. So left it on top of the mailbox where everybody in the complex could still pick it up and take it. You know, it's like. But at least I got it. You know, that's what it was right here.
Yeah, okay.
It's the Ryobi. It's got the little portable thing in the bottom.
Yeah.
And you just hook it up to your car and show in. That way I can put it in my car and keep that tire full till we figure out what's wrong with it.
Yeah,
And you know,
Yeah, but the bad thing about that is, does that use like a normal Ryobi battery?
Yeah.
Are those good to leave in your car though?
I don't think I'm gonna leave the battery in the car.
Okay.
I'll take the battery out and leave it, bring it inside.
Yeah,
This
because
is lithium. I'm not
I'm
gonna leave it
thinking
there.
about that, and I'm like, that's a cool thing and all, but I just don't know at the end of the day, like if Ryobi thought of that, hey, should this battery be sitting in people's cars? Because this is something people are going to obviously use in their vehicles.
Well,
You know what
I've
I'm
looked
saying?
at
Yeah,
all
good.
in, I went through all the warnings, and it didn't say anything about leaving it in the car.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's going to get hot.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
it's
especially
gonna be
in
120,
Louisiana.
130 in the car.
And where do most people put shit like that? In their trunks too, you know?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'd be afraid to
I'll
leave a
use
battery
it.
in there.
Yeah, I'll use it, take the battery out and bring it up here and put it by the charger. And then when I know I gotta go use it, I'll just bring the battery back out.
Now, does it have a plug for plugging into the car as well?
No,
See,
Don't
they
think
should have
so.
done it both. They should have gave you the option
No.
to plug into the vehicle and use it, or to use a battery. Because what if you leave and forget the battery? You know?
what if you
Yeah.
don't have the battery with you and you need it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They should have gave
Yeah.
you the option
Yeah.
to do both.
Yeah, there's no option for it. But ready for this? Here you go. You talk about stupidity. I'm reading the warnings, right? And one of them says, "Do not use as a breathing device."
Okay.
So in other words, somebody starts breathing, I'll be able to stick it down their throat, intubate them. No, hold on, clear. Hold on, stick it in their throat and turn it on. You know, I read that and I was laughing. I wish Ron Lockwood was here. I said, "Hey, got a new ambu item. I was gonna use it. But it says I can't use it to ventilate people."
Yeah,
But that's a lot easier to carry downstairs than that big ass DeWalt thing I got over there. That weighs about 30 pounds.
yeah.
I checked it,
What-
Laura. I answered you back.
Went out to the BMW the other day and back tire was flat, so it pumped it up on Friday. And I've just had a look today and it's flat again, so it must have a puncture somewhere. So I've either got to pump it up and drive it half a mile to my mate's garage for him to sort out, or change the wheel.
I wouldn't change it. Just pump it up and drive it down there.
Yeah,
Be all right. Going a half mile. That's not very far.
should be okay as long as it don't go down quick. Yeah. But I don't know how long it actually went to go down again. Just that
Right.
it's down today.
I love that little air compressor I have. That thing works like a charm.
Yeah, we've got a little compressor to pump it up with.
And I got such a good deal on that thing at Harbor Freight too, when they were having their Black Friday. So
Oh, I got one out of one of Kate's friends' cars. He had a new Mini,
I'll
and
be back, guys.
somebody drove into the back of it, and the insurance company wrote it off. So we took the pump that comes with it out of it.
oh, it comes with the car.
Yeah, because they don't have spare wheels anymore. They come with
Yeah,
a pump.
which is fucking stupid, dude. They started doing that shit over here with some cars too, and it's stupid as shit too. They'll give you like a
Yep.
fix a flat. They'll give you
Yeah.
like the shit.
One of them spray cans.
Yeah, and it's like stupid as hell. Like, what if the tire completely blows? Then what are you gonna do? That ain't
Yeah.
gonna help you. Yeah, it's annoying as shit, dude. I can't stand when the car companies did that on some of the vehicles.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can just phone up the AA, the Automobile Association, which is like a breakdown thing, and they'll come out and put a universal wheel on it to get you to somewhere where you can get it repaired,
Yeah,
and just follow you down the road and then take the wheel off when you get there.
I know a couple people that had cars like that, and they just went to the junkyard and got a spare room with the tire on it and put it in their trunk because they were like, "I'm not doing that."
Yeah.
Like they just put a sheet in their trunk and wrapped it up in the sheet and shoved it all the way to the back because they were like, "I'm not." They're not.
Well, the
Gonna...
daft thing about it is they still have the well there for a spare wheel, and they just put a big piece of foam with the pump and the tools in it.
Yeah, some of the
Take
cars
that
over
out.
here.
If you take that out, you can put a spare wheel in anyway.
Yeah, some of the cars over here don't even have that though. Like, there's no area for a spare wheel. They've completely taken it out. So I've seen a couple people actually buy spare wheels and a rim from a junkyard, and then they just, like I said, they'll have it mounted on there and aired up, and then they'll just wrap it in a sheet.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
put it in their trunk just to have it.
I mean, the little 2-seater sports car we used to have had the spare wheel strapped underneath the car.
That's how most SUVs are. You have to, usually there's like a crank handle that comes, usually it's the handle that you use with the jack. And there'll be a little plate you pop off the trunk or the bumper. And it will reveal like a little key area, and you stick it in there, and then it lowers the wheel down.
Yeah. No, my SUV had the spare wheel mounted on the rear tailgate.
Yeah, some of them are like that too. It's pretty much what Jeeps do. They just mount it on the back.
Yeah, because the tailgate opens sideways and not upwards.
You just got to make sure if it's on the back, you got a cover over it though, because it's sitting out in the sun like that for a long time. Because you might not use a spare tire for a couple years, it might be on the back of your truck.
Yeah, I had a cover on it.
Told you, Justin, I'm not a spare tire, and you haven't been using me.
Yeah.
Hi, David.
Yeah, not a spare tire, I'm just plump.
Big boned.
No, I'm actually a skeleton inside, but a lot of fat. You might as well say it as it is.
Dusty said there was a car on fire near him the other day, and apparently the cause of it was from a kid's book that had batteries in it.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful leaving battery. I've had lighters explode in my car before in the heat.
Yeah, I don't think it gets hot enough here to really worry about that, but I guess over there it does.
Yeah, the worst bit of the book was Fireman Sam.
Oh, one time I got into my uncle's truck, and on the dash, I was probably like 16 or 17 at the time, and I got in his truck, and on the dash he had a Craftsman screwdriver, and it was so fucking hot, dude. You picked it up, and the handle was just bendy. Because it got so hot from sitting on the dashboard in the truck. It didn't melt it, but it like softened it up where you
Yeah.
could literally bend it back and forth till it hardened back up.
Laura's got Fortnite working again, Justin.
Yeah, I went to the dollar store earlier, and then when I came back, she was nobody was there. Everybody had left.
Yeah, the computer did that crash again. And this time I thought, you know what? I'm just going to take all the NVIDIA shit off and just reinstall the drivers. And it sort of worked. She was able to play again.
Yeah,
But-
Lance got.
You know all the save stuff that she has, you know, the clip stuff that
Yeah.
NVIDIA does. Yeah, that's all started working again.
Huh. Yeah,
But
so
I believe some of that AI stuff and then softwares are not good on RTX 350s and 340s. That was clever.
Yep, dusty soda cans. Yeah, that'll make a fucking mess in your car.
Oh yeah, if they explode, yeah.
Well, if you really want to do your car in, park it outside the walkie-talkie building. Bet that guy with a Ferrari won't park it there again.
No, just park it in Mars Platin.
You hear about that though? The
You'll come out. Might be some of it left. Like
Did you hear about the guy in London that parked his Ferrari outside the walkie-talkie building, sort of like across the road from it?
no.
And when we had Doctor Stay a couple of years ago, the sun beamed down. It hit the walkie-talkie building and beamed down onto his car, set fire to his Ferrari. That completely melted.
Dusty, I used their free thing that they had. I don't know if they got rid of the free thing, but no, yeah. Mark was telling me about that this morning or this afternoon. That
Yeah, StreamYard have gone.
did they get rid of the free thing too?
No, you can still do the free one, but
All the
if
paid.
you're already paying for one, you can't swap to the free one. You've got to close your account down and open a new one.
Dumbasses. Well, and that's the thing is, I don't know why anybody would want to pay them $45 a month because
No, it's ridiculous.
their amount of features that StreamYard has is so minimal compared to like Zoom or any of the other ones.
I think Bill is on the $25 a month one, but he's had a notification saying that his next payment, which is due on the 1st of next month, will be $45.
That ain't worth it for one stream a week. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You know what I'd be saying? The next payment next month is fucking zero. Piss off.
That's what he's doing. He's either going to go on Restream or DV Mux.
Yeah, there's a lot better out there. Some free stuff out there. There's good stuff out there. But these companies, you don't fucking think, do they? We're all in a cost of living crisis, and they're all putting the fucking prices up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if he breaks it down, if he pays that $45, he'd be paying $11.25 for every stream he does.
Yeah.
Once a week. That's I mean, it's not a lot, but that's still a lot for some people.
It's a lot for
still
one
crazy.
stream.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't make that money back in advertising.
No, you don't.
Yeah, that's almost double because right now he's paying $6.25 a stream. So
But even that's a lot for one stream.
And like I said, if you look at like what EV Mux has, what um even the Streamlabs one you can do in Zoom, the amount of features that StreamYards has is so minimal. It's like it's not even worth that. I don't know why anybody would want to pay them $45 or even $25 a month because they're the like I said, the amount of features that they have is so limited. Like that's probably the most basic streaming platform you can use is StreamYards.
Yeah. Well, Lloyd was saying that he hadn't had the email telling him about it or anything, or on his account, but his payment isn't due until the 19th. So
Oh,
he'll find out then.
well, this is what's going to happen. Either they're going to lose so much business that they're going to end up giving up on it, and then they'll offer all these people a sweetheart deal to come back, or it
got
doesn't
took
happen
over.
that way, and they just keep it at that price.
It's ever since they got took over by that German company, in it.
I have no idea.
I think it was German.
Yeah, I don't know what
I don't know,
company
it sounds
owns
more
them.
like a Yorkshireman.
But like I said, I have a feeling that if they lose enough business, then what they'll do is they'll end up reversing on that plan.
Yeah.
And then they'll start contacting all these people that left and they'll start offering them some kind of really good deal to come back. They'll be like, oh, get your first 6 months for like, $8 a month or something. And they're going to try to get them to come back. But they'll have to lose enough business in order for them to want to do that.
Or maybe they're just trying to destroy their own business. Seems to be a lot of companies doing that lately.
Like it'd be one thing, like I said, if StreamYards just had a ridiculous amount of features, like just over the top streaming platform that offered you all kinds of just crazy shit you could do, like then it would be attractive to more people to have to pay that much a month. But they did, like I said, if you actually look at what their features are, it's so minimal. It's like, dude, I wouldn't even pay $25 a month for their service. It's just not worth it.
Look what
Where'd
happened.
Paul
now.
go?
I think he went to fly his ship. He was putting his
Wandering
badge
backwards
all
and
that on.
forwards across the screen.
Yeah, we had a bus company down here, and they told the passengers if they didn't like the bus service, they could just fuck off and buy their own bus company. 4 months later, that bus company's gone bust.
I mean,
They're
companies
not going A to B anymore.
companies can push customers to a certain extent. You push them too far, yeah, it will really fuck your business up. Because it's just like how Phil Mora tried to do that. Was it Phil Mora that tried to do the whole thing where they were telling people they were going to lose their lifetime license? And they were going to have to pay for the updates.
It wasn't a lifetime license. It was just for that version. And then when people pointed out, well, I've had it since version 7, so why is version 12 any different? That's what fucked Phil Moore over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
And also, they pissed that guy off. Jesus, he hasn't let go of it.
Yeah, there was 2 of them, the ambassadors for their program. Yeah, that one guy was I think had the long hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
has not let it go.
Yeah, he did.
He's still not let it go. He's still going on. Every time he's doing a thing, he goes, I'm using this software. He goes, I won't use Philomore no more.
Well, if you were if another company was smart, they would have picked him up as an ambassador and let him just trash the shit out of Phil Mora. Which he probably did. I'm sure he probably picked up another sponsorship from a rival. I almost bet that's probably what he did. Oh, that's like J2 Cents, dude. He won't hesitate to drop a company if they start doing something stupid. He did it to Jesus when they had all the issues with their motherboards about 8 months ago. He went the fuck off on him. He dropped him as a sponsor and everything. Because they with the motherboards, they were having issues with them. Fuck, I can't remember exactly what it was, but Asus put an update out to fix the issue they were having with them, but then they were telling people if you use the update, it would void your warranty.
That
And people were
sounds
like,
about
well,
right.
oh, you're funny, Dre. But yeah, I remember that whole controversy too.
Why would you do that?
Now, if I remember correctly, it was a BIOS issue they were having. And it was a certain set of motherboards. It was like the really, really new ones. And so, like, if you had an older Asus board that was a couple of years old, you didn't have to worry about it. It had nothing to do with you. But like the board I have was not affected by that. But yeah, if it was like a real new board that had just been released, those were the ones that they were talking about. And I believe it was a BIOS issue it was having, so they sent out an update to fix it. But then they were telling you if you downloaded it and it fucked up the motherboard, you were out all that money.
Right. Back in a minute.
That's what I like about that NVIDIA GeForce software. That if you do the experimental version and it does the overclocking and everything for you on your graphics card, they actually cover it under warranty. They guarantee that it will work, and they're like, if it does fuck something up, we'll replace your card for you. Like that's one of the stipulations that they put out. If you download it, it says it right there in the fine print. It says any overclocking or anything done by the application is covered by your manufacturer's warranty. But that's obviously because they're confident enough that they trust their software is not going to do anything stupid. So, I mean, you could always go to Zoom. EVMux, I liked it, but their customer service was absolute dog shit. They do these live streams every week that you could go to, and the two of the like co-owners of the company would be on the live stream, and they didn't have a lot of people in there. There'd be like maybe 30 people at the most, maybe 40 on a good day when they would live stream. So it wasn't like your comment would get lost in there. And I would go in there and I gave them a whole list of issues they were having, what they needed to do to fix it, all the tests that we ran on their platform when we were having issues with Android. And they would always ignore my comments, would never answer me. But then somebody would say, I really love that new feature you put out. And, oh, they jump all over that.
Oh yeah.
You know. But they would just buy my comments every week. And I went in there for almost a month and a half every week and just spam their chat. Hey, you guys got issues with this. This is an issue. We've tested it. Nothing. Could never get a reply from them. And then when I replied to their customer service emails, they kept telling them, well, we've tested it and it works fine on our end. No, the fuck it does not. I'm like, we've tested it on multiple accounts in multiple countries on multiple Android devices and Apple devices, and it's not working. I was like, you can't convince me that all of a sudden you guys are just working fine on your end. I was like, you got a serious problem. And they would never get back to me about it. They just kept saying that there was no issue.
Well, dumber than a box of rocks I continue to be. I
Oh,
shot down to the UPS store so before they closed in order to ship back something. They're closed for the holiday.
It's holiday.
Oh, let me try to send you another message, see if it works. Yeah, went through that time. So yeah, your
Yeah, you got it
messenger is
fixed.
working.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got Facebook back too.
I didn't think it was gonna be that quick, but I didn't think it would take longer than a couple days.
Did they actually tell you why they'd done it?
Did they tell you, Paul? Did they give you an explanation
Why they did what?
why they shut your Facebook
No,
off?
uh-uh.
That was just so weird. Why 6-month ban?
Yeah.
I said I have pissed Facebook off with like some political posts multiple times.
Paul,
I've never gotten more than a 2-week ban, so I was like, I don't know what the fuck Paul did.
Mm.
yeah, Paul,
Yeah,
right. I just want to say, I'm fine with the dick pics, but the videos of TJ laughing just turn
I will. Yeah, because I've been in Facebook jail multiple times, and I've never been banned more than 2 weeks. I did get threatened to get banned for a month if I kept it up. They were like, if you get in trouble again within the next 6 months, we're going to ban you for 30 days next time. And then I just kind of stopped using Facebook at that point, and I don't really
I'm
use
gonna
it
be
much
honest,
anymore.
nothing beats Facebook jail.
Oh, the food's delicious in there.
You don't have to put up with all the shite.
And you get your own soap on a rope, so you don't have to worry about bending over.
Mm.
I've been in Facebook jail and Twitter jail.
No, the only thing Facebook ever did to me was stop me from sending friend requests for a bit.
Yeah, the only two I ever got in trouble with, I got in trouble with YouTube one time over a video that was a year and a half old at that point.
I called Elon Musk an absolute bellend the other week, and he blocked me. He didn't ban me, he blocked me.
And then I got, I've been like Facebook. Yeah, I've been in Facebook jail so many times. Oh yeah, and TikTok. For some reason, my old drone account got deleted due to community guidelines, even though it was literally nothing but flight footage. Don't know how that happened.
You're the bad boy.
I went to log into it one day just because I hadn't been on it in like over a year. And I went to log into it and
Oh,
it
there's your
said this
community
account had been banned.
guidelines.
I was like, okay.
You guys, fuck off! Not you guys on the panel, fucking birds.
And nothing was bad on that. It was literally just flight footage, and it was just music that was on the TikTok library. So I didn't do anything nefarious on there. I don't know why they banned me for community guidelines, but they did.
No shoes, no shirt, no Justin. You should have read the terms.
Oh, dude, I don't know why people are so attracted to TikTok because it is so easy to get banned on there. I've literally seen people during live streams just talking about nothing political, nothing religious, nothing, just talking about whatever. And all of a sudden their live stream gets shut down because somebody reported them in the middle of their live stream. And it's like, Jesus, dude, like they'll shut shit down like just from one complaint.
American, shutting down.
A lot of other platforms, they'll require multiple complaints before they'll really do anything.
Mm.
But yeah, TikTok, dude, one person can complain and just shut down your whole channel for you in a matter of seconds. That's what I'm thinking happened with Paul. I think his videos got mass reported on those groups that he posts his ship videos to. I think somebody was being a dick. And then they realized there was nothing wrong with them. And, when they did the review on it, the peel on it.
Some people are assholes, that's all.
But like I said, people at the Paul has had a few run-ins with people on those groups that, like that one guy that was pissed off saying Paul was almost hitting his drone multiple times down there by the water. That was just one guy.
Probably him.
What's up, TJ?
Right. You hit me with the Xbox sign. You tried hitting me with that massive piece of wood. Right? You've knocked the microphone down and all them DVDs. Right? And now you're
I
swooping me.
understand it.
Fuck off. I'm cleaning this cage out.
Man, at least all Paula tells, all Laura does is tell me to shut up. God darn it.
Now you know where she gets her hostility from. What he didn't tell you, he's cleaning Laura's cage out and she's sitting there pecking at him.
Well, I thought he was talking to me. I went to say something, I heard him say it. I went, he said, pack it in a different way.
I've never known anything like it. They're just pissed off that I'm cleaning the cage out.
Yeah.
But it's got to be done.
Uh-huh.
We bought some seed off eBay because we were short last month, so we thought we'd go for a cheaper brand.
Uh-huh.
Fucking regretting it. Fucking moss everywhere.
Moths.
Yeah, where they've not processed the seed properly.
Oh, so there's like moth eggs in the seeds?
Yeah, and then obviously they come into a warm room and decide, oh, attach. And then
So it doesn't affect the birds though, right?
no, it don't affect, it's more vitamins for the birds. However, it's a fucking annoying for me.
Never knew that was the thing.
Neither did we till last month. But we didn't have enough money to buy any new stuff, so they've had to have it.
Well, moths usually become caterpillars first.
Yeah, or these are maggot, like a maggot type thing.
Mm. Well, they're not moths, then they're just flies.
No, they're definitely moths.
Are they?
Yeah, definitely. They're the crop moths.
So you got a bunch of like worms around the house, or is it a bunch of
No.
actual flying?
No, they're in the cage.
There was some, but I found that when you zap a moth, yeah, it just goes bzzz, and then you smell the burning and it doesn't smell very nice. Yeah. But actually, when you try and pop a maggot on the same bat, then I've got with a bang. Goes kaboom. Send that one.
Oh, have you got one of those battery-operated tennis rackets?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of the reason why the birds are hating it, because I'm swinging it around, so
Yeah.
they're attacking me, thinking I'm attacking them.
Yeah, the other morning I went outside and the trash can outside was covered in maggots, I guess, from something that was in the trash can. So I wheeled it down to the
That
road.
happens.
I wheeled it down.
Communal bins.
Yeah, I wheeled it down to the road and a bunch of little sparrows were just having a good old time on that.
See, that sort of incident cost me my first job.
They were out there just going to town on the top of the trash can.
I got a job at Booth Supermarkets. And I've been complaining about the meat compactor outside full of maggots and flies and everything, and it stank. I was like, enough's enough. And then I took matters into my own hands and cleaned it all up. And the manager went to me, went, David, you've done a real good job. We want to promote you to supervisor. And I was like, cool. And I went, Now I'm going to tell you. Now I'm a supervisor. I want that fucking compactor moved. Sling it because he's near the food. He's near food production. Piss. Get it rid. Get rid. Yeah. 10 minutes later, I got called up to the office. They didn't like my attitude and I was fired. Fastest promotion ever.
Oh, we had
Well-
a
That's definitely grounds for wrongful dismissal.
we
It
we
was.
had a what was it, a compost dumpster in the back of Walmart that you had to, it was like a consumable dumpster where you dumped all open foods and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude, you go out there at nighttime after it's been sitting in the sun baking all day. Oh my God, it was
Hmm.
horrible smelling.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the guys that had to come pick that shit up every week.
Yeah, no. You must. When they get that job, they must have the noses being taken off or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had two different trucks. There was one that would come and pick up, like, so any meats that got returned or meats that were bad, we had put in these big, 55-gallon drums. And then and they would sit in the meat cooler all sealed up. And then this company would come in once a week and they'd empty them.
Mind you, your trucks they don't get out of the truck, do they? They just come and lift it up and tip it in.
That one, yeah,
Oh.
the barrels, the guy had to take the barrels out one by one, and then the claw would pick it up and dump it in the back of the truck. And then he'd seal the top back up. And then we would clean them off, wash them off, put them back in the cooler.
Well, they just take all that stuff and sell it as pig food.
Nah, over here went to some manufacturing company that did like makeups and shit. I don't know what they did with it, but it was the guy told me that it had to do with like makeups and like
Yeah, they extract
certain
the
products. Yeah. It was like hair care
That was the
products.
makeup that Laura uses.
it's
They
like
use the pig guts on.
you can make
I
soap.
don't think so. She uses
Bah.
ready mix.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was like soaps and conditioners and shampoos and stuff like that. That's what the guy told me. I asked him what they did with it one day. So I was curious.
I think we got away with that one.
No, I don't know what they did with the dumpster one in the back, because that food would just sit out rotting in the sun for a week at a time before the guy'd come pick it up.
Get served at McDonald's.
I don't know what the hell that went to, but I can imagine what his truck smelled like every day.
Now you know where they came up with a beef burger.
Where's the beef?
So every once in a while, I would get behind a trash truck and it'd be leaking some nasty shit out the bottom. You're like, nope, not driving behind you.
Shut
What
up!
is that?
Look, you birds.
What is
Think I
that?
got enough players?
Yeah.
Well, have you ever
What is
seen
this?
that film that was out?
29.
There was a film that was about a place where they did
Go for
tummy tucks and stuff like that and removing fat from people.
Oh,
And what they did was they used all that fat then to render down and make soap.
oh.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, you'd be surprised what's in some products. You just don't know.
I am so glad I get vegetarian salt.
No,
it.
it was
Make me a
film.
little
It wasn't
laminated
real.
sheet to bring with me.
Wasn't real. It was just a film.
I got some
I can't remember which film it was, but
Suave vegetarian. It's Suave vegetarian shampoo and conditioner that I don't even know where it came from. It ended up in our bathroom like a couple months ago, but it smells like garage soap.
It always puzzles me though.
Like
When-
it smells like soap you would use in a garage.
Yeah,
Mm.
I can go into Iceland and pick up the vegetable lasagna, and that doesn't say suitable for vegetarians. But I walk around the corner and pick up the washing up liquid, and it says suitable for vegetarians.
well, there you go. You see, you use it like a sauce.
Yeah. Oh, guess what I had today? The McDonald's Super Squishy.
The fuck is that?
What?
Well, you ever seen The Simpsons, the Super Squishy episode,
No.
where they get Bart and Milhouse just get a they get a milkshake, but it's just syrup. Literally just syrup. And it sends them on a hypo.
Doesn't sound familiar now.
It's quite an old episode. Well, today the McDonald's machine malfunctioned on the milkshake, and it was literally strawberry syrup.
Tomorrow in Port Huron, look for lots of sun, with a high of 73 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 50 degrees.
Yeah. I waited till I finished it and then took it back up to him and went, "You might want to check your milkshake machine." They said, "Because it's just giving out syrup." She went, "I wonder where all the syrup went." Yeah, it went in my cup.
How do I tell if my computer's screwed or not? Not my computer, my printer, my wireless printer.
It's what?
My wireless printer doesn't seem to want to work. How do I tell if it's trash or what? Because it's not that old. It's only about 4 or 5 years old.
HP in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Laura's dad's got an HP printer and his has done exactly the same.
It's probably, like I said, you gotta go find out what in it, you gotta make sure that the password's in it right. Because it may have signed out, you gotta sign it back into the internet.
Yeah. Well, he tried that, but it was having none of it. And
Well,
when he
that's the first thing you gotta try.
Yeah. When he contacted HP, they said your printer's 6 years old, so we don't offer you support.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know.
about
4 or
mine.
5 years in the tech industry is old. That's grandpa status.
Mm.
Calling me old.
Well, and the problem is does Paul remember the sequence to do that?
Yeah,
No.
that's
Some
the
of
thing.
them are a pain in the ass to connect.
Most of them are pain in the ass to do.
Try
Yeah.
connecting it to your computer with a cable and see if it works then.
Well, it's 40 feet away from the computer.
Yeah, you gotta say, and
You mean you haven't got a 20-foot long cable?
No, no need for one.
well,
But
most of the printers don't even come with cables anymore. You have to buy that separate if you want it,
Yep.
right, can I
because
just correct you there, Paul?
because they're all
You
wireless.
think you've no need for one, but Mark's just found that you've got a need for one.
I've got a 100-foot USB cable.
No, I used to get people all the time coming into Walmart after they buy a printer and they thought they had a cable with it. Because almost 90% of the printers were wireless. And we were like, nope, you have to buy it separate. They just assumed it came with one because that's
Oh,
what they
you-
used to do.
Over here, they give you the cable still.
Mm.
Well, they've all, like, even the little cheapy printers, like I said, they've all gone wireless, so they look at it as they don't have to spend the expenses giving you cables anymore.
I'll tell you what, though, it's amazing how many printers I've purchased and they didn't come with a free ink samples.
Mm.
A replacement did.
Oh, dude, I saw if you ever actually popped open an HP cartridge, dude, there's like nothing in it
Yeah,
at all.
yeah. So that's what pisses me off. It says on the box 4 full ink cartridges. Well, I know they're only half full.
Yep.
I take it back and I go, "There's no ink cartridge in this." They go, "Oh, you're not supposed to get them." Says on the box. I said, "So you can either give me 4 of the new ones, or you replace the printer." And they always go for replace the printer.
Yeah, they have an HP. You can't even use aftermarket ones anymore because they all have those little smart chips on them now. Which I'm sure there's probably people out there that have figured out how to do it.
They ban that
But-
over here.
But yeah, you can't even use aftermarket or refillable cartridges because they have to have the little HP chip on the cartridge.
Yeah, they banned that
The
over
wor-
here because
The worst thing about
Epson did
HP, worst thing about HP is they used to have all 4 colours in one cartridge. And when one colour was empty, that was it. That cartridge was useless. Even if one of the other colours was still full.
Yeah.
Yep.
Remember Lexmark printers?
Yep.
Your printer cost you a tenner, but the ink cartridges cost you 50 quid.
Yeah, exactly.
It
Well,
was
it's
cheap
just like-
going out buying a new printer.
It's the
Oh,
same thing with
If I
razors,
have to
right?
buy a new printer, what should I get? Should I get a Canon or an HP? I've got an HP.
Canon.
I would get a Canon,
Canon.
I get an Epson.
or yeah, even an Epson. Yeah, that's another
No,
good brand.
Canon.
Epson allows you to do the refillable cartridges.
Yeah. I'll tell you
Yeah,
why.
Epson's got refillables.
Yeah, I'll tell you why you should get a Canon. Because you go on eBay, before you buy the printer, you put the printer make in, and it'll tell you how much the cartridges are. My A3 printer over there, my ink cartridges are now 20 pence per cartridge.
Or you can get one that uses a toner cartridge. It's about $150 for a cartridge, but they'll last forever.
Yeah, that's a black and white. That's black and white, isn't it?
Yeah,
No,
but
you
they'll
can get colour ones.
no, you can get color ones, but the toner cartridges last a long ass time though.
Yeah.
Like when we had the one that we had 2 printers in receiving, and I only had to replace the
Keep that up, Paul.
cartridges, even though we
What?
printed,
Leave that up.
we'd print probably 50 to 80 pages a day off of that thing,
Hey.
sometimes more off of them.
Uh,
And I only had to replace the
Yeah.
cartridges about every 3 to 4
4.
months.
2 0.
Yeah. Got an A3 laser printer upstairs,
Nah,
We-
don't go for that one.
but it weighs a ton and it's about 3 foot square by about 2 foot tall.
And the thing is what features do you want? Like, if you don't really need all the extra shit, just get you a basic ass printer, something easy to use.
Yeah, because I use it very rarely, and I don't need color or anything, you know.
Well, just buy a little cheapy, like $50 Canon or something. Don't get nothing expensive though. You don't need a big ass all-in-one that's going to cost you $150.
Yeah, scroll up a bit, Paul.
You can get an all-in-one from Epson for 40 quid.
Right. TR4720.
Then you've got a
Well,
photocopier, a scanner,
But
printer.
with all-in-ones, it depends on
4720.
how much you want, how many pages you want it to be able to feed at once and all that. It goes up in price, depending on how nice of a one you
Yeah.
want.
And
I
mine's
mean, you
got-
can get a
Right.
basic all-in-one over here for about $60,
Right,
$70.
Paul,
Mm.
Yeah,
that ink cartridge for that one is $7.99 per cartridge, and it takes 5 cartridges.
So you're talking $40 just for the ink.
Yeah.
but see, are they all of these color? Yeah, they're color.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You don't
You're not
want them
gonna get
ones,
anything
Paul.
with color.
Paul, you don't want them ones.
Why has it got 5 cartridges?
because they're making one for each color,
You
Yeah,
get,
but only 4. You've only got black.
and usually 3 colors, I think, isn't it?
yeah,
What's a
right.
Magenta, cyan, and
what's a
yellow.
Pixma?
It's just a make. But
Oh, Canon Pixma.
yeah,
Yeah.
just a brand of them. But the reason they've got 5 cartridges is you've got your black, your BKG, which is your black graded for different shades of black, and then you've got your Scion, Magna, and the yellow.
Yellow.
I mean, $40 isn't that bad for ink cartridges. I've seen other ones that are $60, $70 to refill. I mean, that's about,
Mine are about less than £2 each for the ink cartridges on my Epson.
I mean, you could do one you could maybe punch in their black and white printer only, if that's all you want. I'm sure they sell ones that just take black cartridges, so you don't have to have all that.
You probably find that if you want a black and white printer, it's going to cost you more than a colour one.
Actually, the more expensive the printer, the cheaper the ink cartridges.
Holy shit. There's the black
Yeah,
and
but
white right here.
That's a laser printer, that's why.
Yeah. You want a laser jet, not a laser.
I mean, you could always just go down to like Walmart or one of those places too and find one. And just get you that. I mean, Walmart's got little $40 printers all day long you can buy. And the cartridges ain't that expensive. They're about
Wouldn't
30
it be
bucks to
better
retail.
just to make sure there's nothing wrong with the one you've got first?
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah, but how do you do that?
You need
You gotta
someone.
go on the
I
screen
know
under
it's got a
settings.
pad on it, and I checked it. It says everything's fine. It says it's linked. It shows the antenna linked to the. Nope, nothing. We had problem with this before. Do you remember?
Yeah, you never fixed it.
Yeah, you were playing with it about a week and a half ago. You were trying to print something off. I remember that. I don't know.
Try turning it off and turning it back on again.
I did. I unplugged it and plugged back in again.
Yeah, in my case, you gotta go to the menu, keep pressing until it gets to settings. So it says Wi-Fi. Then you gotta hit Wi-Fi, and then you gotta go in and you gotta find whatever your Wi-Fi network is, and you gotta give it the password, then it'll connect. Might have to just reconnect, might have the wrong password in.
So if
Yeah,
and I
because
think
it could show that it's connected to the signal to the router, but it doesn't mean that it's connected to the internet.
Yeah,
It's just
Hey,
like your
so-
cell phone. Like, you know, if your home internet goes out and your router's on, it will show that it's connected, but that don't mean it's actually connected to the internet.
If you go into the settings on your computer, like if you say print this document, it usually will then give you a list of the printers you can print it to.
Yes,
Does your printer actually appear on there?
yes.
and it did, and it said it wasn't connected.
It says not connected.
Yeah, it said it
Right,
was not
And
connected.
I was about to
It's
say
just
the same
It
thing
just
too,
got
Dre.
the network then, that's all.
I was going to say the same thing, Dre. He could go get himself a $10, $15 printer cable and just move
Yeah.
it to the computer and plug it in directly and try it.
Plug it in directly
I
to a
just
computer
told
and
him
work from
that,
that.
but he says it's 20 feet away and he hasn't got a 20-foot cable.
I'll be honest, he's better off with buying a baseball bat, flicking the printer up in the air and whacking it on.
This is what's today, Monday, right?
Yeah.
It's
All day.
Labor Day Tech with Paul Murray. Been Tech Day. I tell you what, I've sure labored a lot by being it.
Yeah, because he could go get a little cheapy printer cable at Walmart and then just bring the printer over to his computer and plug it in and try it.
That would be the easy way.
I mean, if you have to move the printer closer just to have it hardwired for it to work,
Yeah.
then just do that. And
I
Dre,
mean-
you have no audio if you're talking to us.
There we go. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
I mean,
Hey,
if
Dre.
you're troubleshooting, do this simple step. Hardwire the thing to the computer, see if it prints. If it prints, you know you have a communication issue. Then you gotta go back to make sure when you install the printer on your network, that you're on the same network.
Gotta be
Yep.
the same network.
Gotta
Right.
be the same
Do you have
network.
Do you have a printer cable to
Okay,
hook to your
right.
computer?
What we need to tell you all, guys, is we've done all this.
You
As you can see,
hardwired it.
Paul's now got the printer. in
Everything
his
but the
hands.
hardwire.
No, he's done that. He's got the printer in his hands.
Yeah, but does he
No,
have a
I'm just
printer
saying,
cable?
It'll work. It literally, he's wireless. He's not connected, but he's not because he's not used it in a long time, and he has recently updated. Well, a few years back, he updated his internet. Probably
Yeah,
just
it's
not
probably a
connected.
different network.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, David. I mean, I got two printers in the house, one upstairs, one downstairs. The one downstairs gets used a lot. The one upstairs very rarely gets used. And sometimes it goes into some type of sleep mode, and you got to wake it up by unplugging it, plugging it back up, let it renew all the different settings, and then it prints just fine. Well, I'm just saying, if he's been continuing not getting any activity from the printer, let's
Great.
make sure the printer works.
Right. Anyway, Paul.
Well,
Five.
Does he have a
five-
printer cable though?
Right.
That's the big
Paul?
thing.
Yeah, usually if he has a USB cord, most of them, if you can get a regular USB to USB, Unless it's.
Yeah,
got the
but they
other
usually have
printer.
that big square USB plug on them.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
Like I
looks
said,
like
it's
an
an older
Ethernet
one that
port.
has that, yeah, has that older.
And I actually saw that
plug-in.
port on the back of his printer when he was carrying it by the
Uh-huh.
thing. He's got that big printer port on the back for the.
Right, right. So I mean, you got an older printer. And
Okay.
just hook it straight into the computer or USB hub, whatever he's got,
Okay.
everything else, and go from there. I mean, my thing is just start with the basic stuff, troubleshooting. But we had this man running down to Best Buy, buying a printer he don't need to buy.
Right.
Right. But
I got
Paul?
a
Should've
chili
been
on
here
my
this morning,
sound there,
Dre. That's what I was doing. I needed to print something for my daughter. My printer's been giving me trouble, saying that I had a bad print head, saying that I had a incompatible print head. And I said,
Okay.
it's got to be the angle. So it must be not level. That's what I was thinking.
Mhm.
So I
Don't make
just
me start
moved
muting you
things
guys.
around, set it back down, changed all my paper, all my cartridges out, printed 70 pages out.
Mhm.
So it was.
I am not afraid of getting Laura in here to tell you all to shut up.
Ooh, we
Laura
all
was
scared.
cursing earlier. Don't get in it.
But anyway, as I was just about to say, Paul,
Yeah,
if you can't get that printer working, in the inbox on Zoom, I've sent you a link to a printer. It is $83. Might sound expensive, but the 5 ink cartridges it takes are $7.99 for all 5. And you can get big packs of 20 of each for like $80. So you can just
It doesn't
fill it up.
print that much out.
I know, but you can fill it up. And the good news is you can have it in black, pink, cyan, cream,
Get a
or
pink one.
white.
Pink one will work.
I
Yeah,
am.
whatever
Yeah,
colour he
Andrew,
wants.
right? Assuming Paul knows his Wi-Fi password. Although it should
It'll
be
be
on his
written on
router.
his router.
Ah.
Yeah.
All right,
we
we just
all dusty.
Oh man.
no,
I'm going through.
no.
I'm going through 3 nitros a day.
Oh man.
Paul,
Yeah,
Wi-Fi password
don't
on the
sp-
router.
just a minute, Mark. Don't
David,
spray
David,
the
listen.
printer. Spray the kitchen cloth, then wipe the printer.
Yeah.
You spray that printer, that's going inside.
no, not if I wipe it off.
Yeah, but you don't know where the spray's going. Just spray the
David,
cloth and wipe the printer.
David, what's done is done. He's already sprayed, so you're behind the curve.
Bingo.
It gets dusty over there.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Dude.
that thing was that. Yeah, that paper towel was black when he picked it up. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, now it comes up, and here's what it says. I can show it to you.
Okay.
It says
You got pants on, right?
Hey, got an HP?
Yeah, we can't see it, Paul. The screen's too
It
bright.
says IP address 10.1.1.59, network name Paul P. Murray, host name.
Okay. So
Right.
it's connected. That is,
Okay.
I assume
How
that
much
is your
Right.
network name, P. Murray. That's your
Yeah.
network name?
Yep.
Okay, so we know it's connected to the network. And we gotta make sure that your computer's on the same network, which I assume it is.
So now I should try and print something. I've got it moved over here close to the everything.
No, do you have a printer cable?
No.
Okay, so you always had that thing work off Wi-Fi, right?
Yep.
And that's
All
what I
right.
said is a lot of the new printers don't come with them.
Let's do this. Go into the printer settings and see if it would, you can hit a test page,
Okay, here's the 3 choices I have. It's got a house,
right? Just
it's
like
got a
mine.
question mark,
Yeah,
and it's got a back arrow type of thing.
okay. And what about the very top of the screen? Do you have little icons, like a little gear?
Oh, I got a gear down at the bottom.
Yeah, hit the little gear at the bottom, take
Okay,
you into the settings.
how-to videos, working
Oh.
smart tips, digital office tips, HP environmental tips.
No, we want to hit, a setup. You might have to hit the key, the little, sprocket key again, when it goes to setup.
Right. Just in case, when we've got through all of this, just remember where the HP logo is, that is hit point for when you want to hit it.
Oh, God.
I've joined technical support stream.
Dominic, save
Yeah.
yourself.
Right,
Get
the
out
wrong-
fast. Get out.
The menu you want to look for is setup.
I think I'm in the wrong one then.
And
Save
Dominic,
yourself. Go move
Yeah.
away from the light.
never mind that.
What have I missed?
Dominic,
Nothing. When I came here, I thought Justin was complaining about his breakfast burrito. And he talked about something
I
else.
would never complain
And,
about a
um,
burrito. It's blasphemy.
Dominic,
Yes, David.
right? I'm going to tell you
Paul,
now.
Paul, where you at now? You sitting back in your chair like you relaxing.
Not printing.
Frustrated.
I understand. That's why I'm trying to tell you, you need to go to a location
I
on the
can't
printer.
find any settings.
Nothing that says setup.
No setup.
Okay.
Because as soon as I plug it in, it goes to where it was.
Right, I understand
click
that.
the home
but
button.
There is no home button. The house is the home button.
Yeah, that's what I said. You go
And-
to that.
And on his screen, he'll get one on his screen. If it's like a traditional HP printer, he'll get a thing that says copy, scan, photo, fax.
Yep.
It's usually standard. That's
Yep.
why I told him to look either the very top or the very bottom, when he'll see a little sprocket, which is for your going to your maintenance area, as far as your setup. And you might have to hit that twice. You have a sprocket, then you'll have a little Wi-Fi, little signal, and then you might have a little leaf that talks about the ink cartridge, environmental settings, all that kind of wild stuff. And you may have something that has anything to do with that.
Network setup.
That's the one?
No,
Yeah.
that's not the one.
Network setup.
We
You
don't
want
want to
to
go there yet, people. Like I said, take small steps.
No,
Oh,
we've
we
already
will.
done them small steps. He needs to
Good.
connect it to the network.
Okay. This is the question I'm asking. Has the printer printed anything at all, period?
No.
It printed
Yeah.
a test. He
Well,
did
it
print a
prints-
test.
Recently.
Prints out things like what to do, you know?
Yeah, he
it
did
says
print out
he
some
did
Test
test
print.
prints.
Okay, so now, thank you, because I asked that question, did the printer print anything? Everybody said no. So I say, if the printer actually prints, we know the printer works.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now it's all about communication. So now, yes, you would go check your Wi-Fi setup and make sure, which he's already set that page, and it gave him the IP address. It gave him the route, the network name, which is Paul Murray, P. Murray, so forth. So we have to assume that he is properly connected to the Wi-Fi in the house. The second thing you would check is make sure that your computer is on the same network. If that is the case, you have properly set up your Wi-Fi for the computer
Right.
and for the printer. Now, if you're still not communicating itself, it could be a driver's issue, which means you have to download software to make sure it has the most recent drivers for that printer on the computer.
Where he was at last week was he got it. He was showing up on his computer. It was saying his printer was there, but it said the printer was not connected to the network.
And he
Okay.
did print a couple test
That's on his
prints.
computer.
Okay, but I think it's usually, it won't say that for HP, it'll say offline.
That's what it does. It says
It
offline.
did say offline.
Okay,
Right.
that's what that's the HP language there. It said offline. So that, like I say, it's a communication issue. What we're having here. There's something going on between the Wi-Fi settings on the printer and his computer are not communicating
Well, and
properly.
I'm wondering if his old network had the same name, but he hasn't
Different
redone it
network.
since he got that new internet. And
Well,
Exactly.
maybe
I said,
it-
That's
the
what I was
password.
trying to say.
And that's a good point, Justin. That's what I said. Sometimes you just need to
yeah, I
unplug it,
know.
plug it back up, let it go through its old
Yeah.
cycling that it does. It will renew all the settings and make sure it's connected properly. Like I say, my biggest thing is go ahead and spend $10-15 on a printer cable. And like I say, plug it up. You can get them anywhere from 3 feet to 25 feet and hardwire the thing. And that is the ultimate test right there.
Well, not to mention Paul doesn't need to go all fancy with the wireless. He could just have it hardwired and keep it like that.
That's what I just said, Justin.
Well, I'm saying not to
So
just test it. If it works, he
Right.
just leaves it like that.
You know what? I would like to thank you all for coming into my world on the information that I told Paul last week. Thank you.
Like I said, I wasn't planning on joining. You know, I was enjoying the Justin show as always.
I remember David messaging me asking me last week, and I told him that.
Right. But this is where I now need to speak to Dominic. Dominic, if you do what Laura said you're going to do, you are going down in my estimations and I will never speak to you again. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Stay away from the Fortnite.
Okay, Ray, it printed out the details,
There you go. All right.
but I don't understand any of that shit, so.
You don't need
You don't
to.
have to.
You don't need all my concern was, Paul, is we know the printer works, so there's no need to run down to Walmart, Best Buy, or anywhere else, or on Amazon to order another printer. The printer actually works. We just need to get the printer to communicate with the computer. That is
Yeah.
where we are at. And like I said, the easiest way to do that is spend maybe $10 to $15 on a USB printer cable. That is the easiest way to fix your issue.
I think the easiest way to solve it is to check that the Wi-Fi password's right first.
Yeah, that's another point.
Well, like I say,
Hello?
if it won't connect to the router on the HP, it's usually going to be a little blue light right below or right near the power button on HP. If that light is blue, that means it is properly connected to the home network.
Or if it's blue and blinking, then it isn't.
Then it's not, right. If it's blinking, it isn't, but it should be a solid blue light.
Okay, here's the return that I'm trying to do, okay?
What are we going to return now?
I got approval for it.
He's
It
trying to
says
print return
Return
label.
label and instructions.
Yeah, click that.
Click that.
You see that barcode?
Yeah.
Yep.
You see that QR code? You don't print that out. You get that onto your phone, take it to the post office with the item. They scan that barcode and they print the label in your post office, and then they take it off you and send it.
Yeah, but see
You
what
scan
that's
the
what I
QR code.
understand. It used to be if I hit the Control P, it would print whatever was up.
Yeah, but you don't need to print it, Paul.
You don't need to
No,
print
but I
it.
want to
need to
see
check that barcode.
I want to see if it's talking to the printer.
Okay, well,
Well,
You
press print.
Control P. And
No,
then select
control,
the printer.
Control P will just print the page.
Yeah.
You want to press print.
There you go.
Right.
Now,
Yeah.
right there, wherever you got on the screen, it says Microsoft Print to
Yes.
PDF.
Because there's
That
no
is-
Yeah,
printer.
change that to the printer that's
You
yours.
did- Thank you, Dominic. Change that to the correct printer.
Yeah.
We done this.
Okay,
So that's wrong?
that is
Yeah.
wrong. That is wrong.
Now, what is your printer? And you're going to go further down then.
Scroll down. There you go.
Right there.
Try that.
That's it.
Offline.
That's it. That's it.
Says it's
Okay.
offline.
Make sure.
Connect
Does it
it to the
be
same
by
Wi-Fi.
default?
It might turn itself on. That's
No, it doesn't. It just goes in pending, and it'll sit
Does
in
it
pending,
say-
and then you
does
have
it
to
say-
cancel it.
No, the minute he connects this printer, it's going to print out like 80 pages of shit.
No, no. We actually sat with him last
Okay.
week and told him how to delete them out of pending, because otherwise he would have done that.
Okay, now
You will.
now that we know that either way, we need to get the proper printer in place. I would suggest we get off this whatever Amazon thing is. You go back to your very desktop settings. You go into the settings itself. Matter of fact, let me share. Go ahead and stop sharing, Paul. Let me share.
And if you want to get a cable, Paul, Amazon's got an Amazon Basics cable, 10-foot for $10.
let me
Get a 10-footer
You
for
were
$10.
right the first time, 10 quid.
Hey, we've anglicised Justin.
We've got him. 10 quid.
Okay, let me move this over.
And just, Dominic, stay away from Fortnite.
Pretty much
Yeah,
paying
okay.
$1 a foot.
Laura told me what you was planning on getting an Xbox, so you could join and just listen to him chat.
Yeah.
That
'cause
won't
I
happen.
feel left out.
That won't
Hey,
happen.
Paul-
Trust me.
Hey, Paul,
You'll end up with
turn,
that
turn your
over
sharing
and
off,
playing.
Paul. Turn your
Okay.
sharing off. Okay. Let me see where I'm at now. All right.
Just gonna change these bird waters.
Are you
Can you
Windows
guys,
10,
can you see
Dre?
my stuff? Yeah, I'm on Windows 10. You see my
Yeah,
stuff?
okay.
No,
All right. You can't see it, David?
we're not sharing anything.
How come Justin can see it and you can't see it?
I can't see
I
anything.
can't see it either.
Oh, okay. Here we go. I can hit the share
Ah,
button.
here we go. Yeah,
Bloody amateurs.
All right. I know. Here we go. We're into the settings part right here. Go where it says devices, Bluetooth, printers, mouse. Boom. Go there. Over here, you're going to hit printers again. All right. At the very top of the list, it says add a printer and scanner. That's where you want to go.
So I wanna go to devices.
Yeah. Let's go back. I want to go back to home. Devices. See it?
So that's, and where do I find that?
That's in your Windows. See the little sprocket? It says settings.
Wait a second. Okay,
Are we there to get? Are we there yet?
working on it.
Okay, we'll wait.
How does it go then? The next line? Quiet donkey.
Settings. Okay,
So you look at the same thing that I'm showing, right? You got system, devices. Let's click on devices.
devices, yep, okay,
Okay. Now on the left-hand side, you'll see where it says devices, Bluetooth, and other printers and scanners.
100
You see
printers
that?
and scanners.
Printers and scanners. Okay. You
okay,
click there.
okay,
Going to the white page part, you see where it says add a printer or scanner. You see that?
yep.
Where my mouse is at? Click on that.
But here's what it says. I
What
clicked on that and it comes
Okay.
up and it says, default offline. And right
Okay.
below it is the same thing, default offline, unavailable,
Okay.
driver
Okay.
unavailable.
Okay, now I just clicked on mine, even though I got 2 printers and a bunch of other crap on mine. It says it'll ask me to refresh if it doesn't come up, and it says HP printer 830 series inkjet printer scanner, and yours says offline right away.
Yep,
Where I got my mouse is at, that's where it says offline, or down here below does it tell me it's offline?
offline, but you see to the right, I don't know if you have it or not, but you can add information in the blue lines there
Way over here or under
Yeah.
here?
on the right.
Well, on the right, we don't want to go over there. We want to make sure we have the printer is listed as a device on your system. But this is the problem you're having now. Your computer doesn't show the printer properly on your system. Like I said, it's a communication thing. So even if it says, it should say the printer that what I want isn't listed. You see that right there? 'Cause I don't want to go to show Wi-Fi directed printer. If your printer that you have is not listed, we want to go find that printer. Because like I said, if you change Wi-Fi settings in the house, network name has changed or anything else has been changed, we need to go find that printer. That's the first thing you need to do is find that
Okay,
printer.
printer server properties, run and troubleshoot, is on the right. But printer and scanners, all it has is the HP 64D6F.
And is that the
Okay.
printer you've got?
Don't know, it's it's an HP 7858.
Okay, that's what you should have an HP Office Jet Pro or whatever, 7, just like mine says Office Jet Pro 830 series. Yours should say similar type language. HP, Office Jet, whatever series that is. It may be 7000 series or whatever.
7858 is the number on the front of it.
And what does your computer show though? On your
60.
computer screen? But when you showed it, when you're trying to go to available printers, I didn't see anything like that language.
He's
He's
probably
just read out off his computer that the HP printer that's logged in there is a 6000 series.
Right.
oh,
so
he's
I
probably
just-
been printing shit over in the school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna screen share what I'm looking at.
Right. That's I need to see what you're looking at. So you know what it should look like. So let's see what you have. Okay, go up to where it says add printer.
Hit the any
Okay.
key.
Yeah, hit the
No,
any
no,
key.
just let it take its time. It's searching. Let it take its time. Don't rush it.
I would click
Does
on
it-
the printer that's already in it and remove that first.
Well, the problem is that HP 64D6F1, HP NV Photo 7800 series. That is the printer he has. He has a 7800 series printer. So that information,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Right
Stop.
there.
there
Right.
it is. It finally
Right,
found
stop. Stop. Before you do that, if you look in the printer and scanners, it says default driver is unavailable.
it. There you go.
Let's update the drivers.
Where does it say that?
Well, it says right there below the name, down below. Come down a little lower, a little lower,
Now.
a little lower,
Down,
down,
down a bit.
down,
Hey,
There it
Up,
is.
up,
Right there.
up, one.
up,
Up one.
Go up one, go up one.
That's
So
all.
default
hey.
Yeah, but it's
drivers
not a
unavailable.
64, it's a 78.
No, read the whole thing,
He's
Paul. Now
7800.
read the whole thing, Paul. HP NV Photo 7800 series. That is the correct one right there. But it tells you
Default
right
driver
below that
unavailable.
default driver is unavailable. That means you need to update the drivers on the printer.
But if you click that one there, that one that says direct, that one, click it, add device. Don't type your pin in there. Stop sharing first. Once you
That's
put
how
the
it-
pin, yeah, once you
that's how
put the
you-
pin in, then you can reshare.
The
Yeah.
printer has received a request to connect using the Wi-Fi Direct. Enter the
Mhm.
pin on your mobile device within 90 seconds.
Yeah. So that pin that's on your screen, put it in your computer quick.
Yeah, I got my gin going. I got the pizza roll. We're going, this is like dinner and a show.
Hey, I'll just go and get some popcorn.
The good news is now he's done that, Windows
Yeah.
should find the drivers.
Well, I don't ever trust Windows finding proper driver.
They go down
The Windows would give you the default Microsoft
Oh, nice. It's
driver
delicious.
that works with generic HP devices.
As long as it works, that's all that matters.
Well, I'm trying to get you that, David. I advise him to go to the HP.com site, type in the name of his printer, and it will give him the most recent drivers that he needs for that printer and for Windows
That's for
10.
another stream.
Yeah. The good news is HP
Yeah.
and Windows actually work together, so it
Yeah, they
will
do.
give you the genuine drivers from HP.
So some poor kindergarten
Son of
teacher's
a
been getting
bitch.
Paul's return label printouts.
It
What?
timed out on me before I got the last letter and number in.
You can do it
Well,
again.
Do
No
it again.
Yeah, just do it
Do it
again.
again.
Get another
Yeah.
pin number.
At least this time, you won't have us talking to you and telling you what to do. You just know what
Yeah.
to do now.
Yeah.
So,
So,
start again.
so like I said, when I first got on here, if the printer prints, we know the printer works. Now it's all about communication, which we know, now we know it's a device, a driver issue.
Be right back.
Get the proper drivers, and then you should be golden.
That's easier said than done, Dre.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
you gotta know who you're
Communication.
talking to. Just to let you guys know, I am gonna go live again tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm gonna take over the Drone Nation slot since they're not coming on.
Nice.
And I got a special treat. I reached out to a young man who's a videography and a drone pilot, and he's going to tell you in detail what he charges, why he charges, and the amount of money he made in August. And I'll
Okay,
add my
I'll certainly be watching that.
and I'll add my 2 cents in there on my last month's take and everything else. So we're gonna be very transparent tonight, because we all know that is one of the most asked questions out there on every Facebook forum and website, drone website,
Definitely.
everybody wants to
I'll be
ask,
there.
how do I charge? How do I know what to charge and, what I should be making?
So he's
all
gonna
that
be
kind
on a
of stuff.
panel with you?
No, it's a video
Uh.
that he did. He put it out
Uh,
last night or whatever and everything.
Obviously,
Yeah.
Ron
Does
doesn't
he-
want to go on his own
Yeah, just you should know. I don't share my space, man.
because Mark ought to be at his kid's football match and Marcus in Hawaii.
Yeah. So if you guys are interested in what people are charging, what they're making, this is going to be a show for that.
I'll be there.
All right.
And whatever that is in American, Dominic, you have to like quadruple that for Aussie bucks.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Aussie bucks, not like that.
Yeah, the Aussie bucks.
Oh man. That's a good
I get
one.
to see Dominic sitting there scratching his, what the hell's the exchange rate? It's bullshit.
And if you're in the UK, multiply it by 6 to allow for tax.
Right. Right here, I want to click that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you just
Justin
have to
Laura
wait.
wants to know, do you want to go play?
See, on
I'll
the
know
old
here in a
on the
minute.
old software for Windows, it used to be able to ask you, did you want to update drivers and stuff, but this new Windows 10, 11 crap, they don't do that no more. It just asks you to manage or either delete it.
So Laura's going, Mrs. Strictly, can Justin come out to play?
Yeah.
No, she's actually going, come play, come play.
Put some lotion on the controller or it gets the hose again.
Uh-oh, where you going, Paul? You had it right there.
Yeah.
Well, there
Just-
you go. Leave it going.
It already popped up, David. He hit refresh again.
Oh, well, you didn't want to do that.
Didn't want to do that.
You don't want to do that. You want to
Do these.
The thing is, those on the panel, Dominic might know.
Nobody knows except for Dominic. Yeah.
Yeah. No one know what we're on about.
There you go, Paul. There you go. That's the way you want to click right there.
Yeah. Do you know what we're on about, Dominic?
Add device.
Only fans and horses.
No,
No.
Type in your thing. It's not going to show us.
Which
The
one
ones
is
that
it then? I
go
know
it
it.
doesn't really matter. Oh, right.
It's thingy Bob.
Harry Enfield.
Harry Enfield.
Oh yeah, Harry Enfield. Yes.
Yeah, the old
I got
gears.
those two confused.
Yeah, the two old gears.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
hit-
Got it now.
Yeah.
Hit
Next,
Play
next.
with there. You want to play with
Next.
this?
Woo!
Your Prince of oh fuck's sake.
Time's up.
That's why I said, David, let's go to the HP page, get the drivers and just install them.
It's the web code that he's trying to put in. That's what he's trying to get.
I know. And
Yeah,
that's what I
click-
said. This is
Close
a
that off,
hassle.
Paul.
This is a hassle putting in his web code.
Click open printer app.
Oh. That's why I never like using the web code. I just put my own
Right. You've
personal
got an HP
password
screen
in.
up. You're good.
Says HP is ready.
I'll print and find out.
It's the drive unavailable.
I don't know what you guys are seeing. I'm not seeing nothing new.
No, neither am I. Says driver unavailable.
And that's what I said. Just go to the HP.com, type in your printer, and it will tell you you can go download these drivers and it will install.
Jody's screaming in the chat in all caps. Delete all of it.
Yeah, Jody, that's always a good thing too, is clean out your system of all the old ones.
That ain't gonna work.
Doesn't hurt to run it though, does it?
It ain't
Not
gonna
gonna do
hurt,
anything.
but you're not accomplishing anything, Paul. You're spinning your wheels right
Waste
now.
of time.
Thank you.
Where you going?
That's what you're doing. You need to go ahead and exit out this page, Paul. Exit out this page. There you go. Go to your browser. Bring up whatever you use, Google, Microsoft, whatever it's called, and stuff.
Okay.
And HP.com.
Probably AOL.
AOL. I don't know why I'm laughing because my email behind Verizon is ran by AOL.
Go to askjeeves.com.
I've got 4 AOL
Yeah.
emails.
Oh,
Right,
man.
dog.
Support.
Here,
Yep. Oh,
We
gotta
gotta
hold her
go
on
down.
there. We gotta go down to support by product. Yeah.
Printing.
Printing.
Printing,
Software and
yes.
drivers.
There.
What about
Right there.
software and drivers?
There you
Yeah.
go. There you go. There you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Okay.
Printer.
Printer.
Got
And that box right there, type in HP Envy.
Just type in the code number, the 78.
You type in HP Envy 7800.
NV78 something.
Yeah.
785.
7800.
Yeah, 7800, I think is. There you go.
There it is,
All in
yeah.
one
There
click.
it is.
That's good.
I like that. There you go.
Told you. That's all you need to do.
That look familiar, Paul? That printer?
Install HP
Sure.
Smart App.
Recommended.
There.
Yeah.
Blue box.
Oh no. Oh,
No. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's all right. That's not
Yeah.
what I'm. Oh wait, scroll down a bit. Scroll down.
This allow you
Oh.
to divide up what kind of drivers you want. If you
The,
get
the
smart
driver's
thing-
there.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying if you do the full suite thing, it also give you the maintenance program.
No, if you go to the
It just
driver, it gives you
yeah.
the whole software.
Right.
See where
It
it
gives
says
you the-
download there,
Where?
right across.
Big
Up.
Too far down. Too far down.
Yeah,
Up.
it's HP Easy Start Printer Setup Software.
Right here?
No, you can go. Yeah, click that down arrow. See what that comes up with. Not that one. One above.
Yeah, you're going around and around the
Yes,
bush now. This,
Right.
I think they're trying to sell me something up here.
No,
this,
no,
Yeah.
no. They,
Say,
Click that one you've just clicked. Click it again.
Right here?
Yeah. Now you see where it says download.
Download.
That
there you
one.
go.
Okay,
Oh,
put
Wait
it
for
over
it to
here.
download.
It's download. Let it download.
Click it.
And
Just
where
click
are
it.
I?
Like, you guys are like instant.
Now what do I do?
Just click it.
Just click on it.
Click it or double click it.
Where it says open file. Just click that bit.
Yes.
Right. Has it done anything?
Might have to double click it.
Hold up.
It's doing
It's
something.
thinking. It's doing something. This y'all need to slow down.
Oh, okay.
Let the computer compute.
Oh,
Ray,
What-
you've got to
What's the
remember.
manage options?
I'll set this one out. It's a Windows computer.
What's accept all options?
Just click
Accept.
accept all. You're going to be a Union
Make sure the
Centipede
printer is
next
plugged
week.
in and powered on. It can take a few minutes for the printer to be fully
I'll
powered
catch
on.
y'all later.
That's fine. Yeah.
When
See you in a
on
fortnight.
Have fun with this.
the wireless setup, turn on the
Oh, Justin
Wi-Fi.
bailed, huh?
Yep.
Couldn't handle the heat.
Continue.
Yes, continue. You can kill this page that we're looking at. Because I'm sure there's something running in the background that you're seeing that we're not seeing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And we're
I
not
think you
seeing what
shared
you're
the
seeing.
window rather than the.
Because all we're seeing is an hourglass.
Says checking
Yeah.
for software needs.
Mm-hmm.
This way it comes back and says, you don't need this. You just need serious help.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna write this down in my calendar. This is a day that's gonna go down in infamy.
As I say, a day of days.
It's gonna be like Pearl Harbor, you know? You'll be like 9/11.
How long should it take?
It should take about a couple minutes, Paul. I say on your end, you should be seeing a bar move across, if I'm not
Nope,
mistaken.
I got
Or
no
they should-
bar.
No bar. What do you see? Because I know you're not on this page.
All
that you're
I see
sharing.
is this circle going around.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
good.
fine.
That's working.
That's fine. Because I know you're not seeing the page that we're looking at sharing.
Yeah, you can get rid of the screen here.
Top share?
Yep.
No, yeah, stop share or, yeah, just stop share. Okay. Oh, boy.
Next year, we're gonna say, where were you when Paul was doing the driver?
And you guys had this
Mark it
man
down.
ready to go buy something
Where
off
were you?
Amazon.
No, where were you when Paul printed out the barcode, got to the post office to find that he just needed the barcode on his phone?
Yeah.
Well, I've got the barcode on my phone now as I copied it off of the screen.
Don't
Yeah.
worry about it, Paul.
Well, I would have done,
I'm
Paul.
old school that way too. I rather have a piece of paper.
I'm going to let you
than-
into a little
than
tip
turn
as
address
well.
on it.
God, that's
Right.
it, stop.
There's a little tip for you with Amazon or anything. When they send you these barcodes, the best
you
thing
need.
to do is you click print like you did, but save it as a PDF and then send it over to your phone. And then you just open that PDF on your phone in the post office, show them the barcode, scan, done.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't use my phone at all for anything other than telephone calls. I don't understand that stuff.
Wow.
Paul, you're never too young to learn.
Yes, I am. Too old.
I wasn't going to say you're never too old to learn.
Still, the circle's still going around, Dre.
Yeah, it'll do it for a little bit.
Does it say a percentage number on it?
Nope.
Right. We may have to reinitiate the install again. That's why I tell you guys, don't click on that so fast. Let the file install on your computer.
Because what it's saying on the screen is checking for software needs.
Right. Got another question for you. On your taskbar, is there anything flashing or lit up blue? Because
No.
sometimes Windows 10, the best thing to do, Paul, is share your desktop and then we can see what's
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah, share that.
Oh, there's Justin left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Justin
He said
bailed
he's gonna
out.
play
Yeah, you
Fortnite.
bail.
Couldn't take the heat.
I just wanted to piss him off.
Yeah, he's doing okay. He's doing okay, David.
Yeah.
I'll give him another minute or two, but nothing happened then I would go ahead and exit out and redo the install again.
Right. What was that, Mark?
I said I wanted to piss Justin off. I've just eaten a piece of cheese.
I don't
He
think
was mad. Dre was mad about eating his hamburgers without cheese because his daughter went in the refrigerator last night. They had all the cheese as a snack.
Yeah. Right. So why does Justin hate these? I thought that was Welsh Rob.
Yeah, Welsh Rob hates cheese.
No,
Yeah.
he doesn't hate cheese. He just hasn't got any because his daughter ate the last out of the fridge.
Yeah, and
Oh.
it was for
I-
hamburgers tonight.
I get ready to say I kind of hard for Justin to hate cheese if he eats a lot of burrito.
Yeah.
A burrito and cheese is like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah,
Okay,
so he
see,
had to.
here's what it says now.
What does it say, Paul?
In order to, for driver printer,
It says it's raining again.
No. Say the whole thing, Paul. What does it say?
in order to deliver printing and cloud services, technical data is collected from any printer that you choose to pair.
Okay.
With
Oh, don't worry
your
about that.
consent, we use data from your printers to support business.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
good.
No big deal.
To
Click it.
consent to how that you could give me a manage options, decline, or accept all.
Except all.
Accept.
Except all. No big deal.
They're gonna do that anyway.
Yeah.
We just want
Yeah.
to move this process along.
This is
Create
where
an account.
this is where HP knock on the door and say, "Did you just agree to give us a
Here's the
power?"
choices I got. Can you guys see that?
No, we can't.
No.
We see the same load up screen. You'll have to
Hang on.
reshare again. Jody, you guys got to make me have a smoke.
This takes me back. This takes me back to work
I'm drinking. What are you talking
Yeah.
about, Jody? Got a whole bottle.
when one of the other districts used to
I'm glad
phone
Justin
up
left.
to ask how they could do something on a computer, and they had to talk
Get
them
away.
through it on the phone.
Oh. Stop doing that. Stop doing
It's
that.
just amazing how
Stop
the
doing it.
technology has
Stop
advanced to
doing
this point where we can see
Stop
what
doing
he's
it.
seeing.
You need to
It makes
stop
it so
doing
much easier to give instructions. When you try to talk to somebody over a phone and you can't see what they're doing or what they see, it's like pissing
Oh,
in
it's
the
hard
wind.
work,
It is.
especially when it's usually something
What's
to do
that?
with access rather than
Mm-hmm.
No.
something simple.
Is it doing anything different now, Paul?
No, I'm trying to get back to my homepage.
Don't worry about getting back to your homepage. Don't worry about
Well, I
that. This-
can't screen share until I can.
Okay, okay, I get what you're trying to do, but that's not the big concern. The big concern is let this thing add the new drivers that it needs
Control system
we get this-
32.
and get your printer operating.
Go.
Captain Joe, you are co-host. So is Mark, but there's no point asking Mark. He will know what to do.
So it's right now it says
Yeah, Captain Joe, you can stop the share.
enjoy these HP account benefits, enroll in blah, 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 warranty registration update.
Oh, I can do that.
Print from anywhere, anytime, blah, 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 blah. And
Yeah.
here's my choices on the bottom.
Mhm.
In italics, it says skip account activation. Number
Skip
2
it.
in the box, sign in.
Skip
Number
it,
3 in the box, which is blue, create an account.
skip,
Yep.
Skip, right?
skip. So if you create an account, it's gonna ask you about automatically sign up for, to sell
Please
you
wait.
ink.
Your new printer automatically skips your ink, ships your ink. What I did.
There's like
you
I just
don't
tried
want
to tell
Do
you.
not enable
Yeah.
ink delivery.
Yeah, because I have that
Yes.
account where ink gets automatically
Are
sent
you
to me.
sure you want to skip offer,
Yes, we're gonna skip.
printer updates?
There we go. Because I have the account, I get ink sent to my house for the 3 printers I have. My wife's at work and 2 in the house. I even get paper that comes automatically when the printer detects that I've used so much paper. Yep, continue.
Yeah, I used to get paper delivered to my house as well. I used to take it out of the photocopier at work.
One reason I told my wife stop doing that because the school buys the cheapest paper. And that stuff would jam the computer so fast and the printer so fast. Oh, it's just ridiculous. He said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "You want to buy something that at least has 20-pound paper or more. 24 is ideal, but I'll let you buy 20-pound. The school district we buy that 15, 16-pound paper.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah,
20
I'm like,
pound paper. Crikey, that'll crush your printer.
all right, 20-pound paper comes through smooth, feed smooth,
Yeah,
print smooth.
we call it leaf.
I used to take 500 sheets home with me every now and again.
Yeah, like I said, that's my thing is about workplace, especially school. They have that cheap brand they put in there, and it just ruins the printer in the long
Okay, here's where I'm at. Okay,
No, that's Amazon.
I
run. That's
know,
Amazon.
but
Well,
this
get
is
off that.
This is the return information.
Paul,
You want
let's take
some
We're
print
not there
something.
yet.
I
Right.
know
We're not
this.
there yet.
Yes.
Let's take baby steps first. Let's go
Well,
back
gotta
to
get
the
back to
setup
the printer.
screen. Go back to
I
your
answered all
setup
the
screen.
questions, Dre, and it dumped me off.
I know. Okay, like I say, let's go back and see what the printer says in your settings.
Right.
To see if it's going to say drivers not
Or
updated
just
or
press
whatever.
Control P right now to print that page, and it will tell you if the printer's online or offline.
What do you say, Dre?
I say
Go
go
to
back
print
to
the
your
page.
settings, go back to your settings and see what your system is identifying. Just like you
Yeah.
did before. You can always go to this and print this out. It ain't going nowhere. But it's gonna add to your frustration if you sit here and try to print this out and it doesn't print, then you're gonna just be frustrated. Like I say, let's work the problem.
Okay, let me screen share.
Reach your arms. Pushable. Bed.
Yep.
I can't figure out
Jody,
how to
yep.
get it to screen
That-
share.
Yeah.
Jody, one small leap for mankind, but we gotta get on the ladder first.
Yeah, we're gonna find the ladder.
Yeah,
Gotta find the green screen first.
yeah.
There you go. Now you. There you go. You're not hiding up there, so move.
Joe, you got a ticker going across your screen, or is it just
Right?
where you're
Yeah,
positioned?
it's a
it's a
disclaimer saying the views and options of certain members of this channel and of this panel do not reflect my channel.
Wait till you see the next one. If you want technical support, avoid this channel.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna have another one flash in the background. I do not do technical support.
Yeah. But technical support, just scream it out at everybody.
There we go. Printers
Go
and
down
scanners.
one, printers and scanners.
Go over to your left.
Left,
Your
left,
left,
left.
Paul. Left. There you
Down,
left. There you go.
down.
Go down.
There
There
it
you
is.
go.
Hit that.
Fault offline, offline.
No.
Ow.
Those are the old ones, Paul. Now
Add.
if we want to do anything right, Jody said earlier, let's go ahead and delete those two. Oh, where you going? Go down that first one, right there. Click on it one time. There you go. Click. Paul, you keep. Thank you. Remove this device and do the same thing to the one below it. Yes.
It's already removed it.
Okay. Now let's go up to the top of that row.
Wait,
No,
wait,
it didn't.
no,
One more showed up. Hold on, Paul.
go down,
Go down.
right there.
One click. Remove this device. Yes. Okay, now
Now
let's
go
go
to
up to
add.
add a printer scanner. And let's see what comes up this time.
Bedtime.
Printer,
What's a bedtime?
okay.
What's your want? Come on, you.
Wait for it to finish.
You've arrived. Oh. Good boy. You good boy?
All right.
So
Now let's go ahead and click on it once and see what it's going to tell us.
On here?
Come
Yes,
on.
sir. Click
Yeah.
on that once.
add
Add
device.
device.
Add device.
There we go. Let it do it.
Oh,
Let the
no.
computer do its work. Let's
We're
Sit
back
back
to
and
where we
wait.
were 20 minutes ago.
And let's see where we're at.
Hard.
But see, it's got up there, it says it's 64D6F1.
It's okay. Okay, but it
That's
says
good.
HP Envy Photo 7800. That is the model name of your printer.
That's just a serial number.
But it's still connecting.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
still
give it
connected.
time. Give it time.
Yeah. No hurry. Just relax.
Oh, come on, Rio, you little fucker. You know what, Bird? You're going to hell.
Hey, Dominic, is Lloyd going on tonight?
No, Lloyd's having the night off as well.
Everybody took the night off.
That's what I said. I'm gonna go on at 6 because everybody's, I don't know why everybody taking the Labor Day weekend off. I'm like, whatever.
Don't know. Uncle
went
Bill
out-
didn't.
I went out and did 3 jobs this morning.
Leave it alone.
Kiss.
How about if I click on that?
It's still connecting, Paul.
Why?
Let it do what it does.
Good boys, go to bed.
I got a question for you, David.
What's that?
I got a question for you. I hear you telling the birds to go to bed, but I thought the method was throw a towel or a blanket or whatever over the cage and eventually go to sleep. How does that actually work?
No, our birds are out most of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So flying around the living room. And then this time of night, we put Star in. She's the only female. Then the 2 horny males go in. Because she's in. And that leads to the others going in on their own. But you've got to go to bed and point at the cage.
Okay, you still missed the point. I got the little deja vu, we call it catnip situation going on there, but how they actually go to sleep.
They just go to the top of the cage and fight over the perch for a couple of hours, and then go to sleep.
Oh, okay. So you tell them to go to sleep is kind of like you just talking to yourself then.
Yeah, more or less. Well, we're talking to Rio because he's trying to talk.
Mm-hmm.
He landed on Laura's head before and he went, "Oh boy."
Hey,
You
Drake,
also have to remember,
Yes, sir.
No.
Ray, it's
Should I-
actually
should
20
I-
past
should I-
midnight here.
click on that.
I mean, you can, but I think we want to make sure that yeah, go ahead and click on it. That way you can
I
set your
wouldn't do
printer.
that if I were you.
Reason why I say that, you can do it because that way you'll be able to make that printer your default printer.
What's it say on the printer screen? Not there on the
It
printer
says
screen.
connecting.
Not there on the printer screen. On the printer.
Nothing, it's dead.
No, it should be dead.
Well, you might want to press the power button.
I just did.
I was wondering if it might have been saying it needed a password or something.
Mhm.
But the only thing you're familiar with these screens, right, Dre?
Yeah,
On the left-hand side where the black margin is, and on the black margin on the right, it's got a blue signal thing. On the left, it's got a big white question mark.
okay, on the screen, right?
Right.
On a printer screen. I'm
Yep.
following you. Yes. The question mark,
Is it supposed to have that question mark there?
that's what mine has on it.
Okay, all right.
I never had to ask the question, but he's there. Okay, let's go ahead and close this out. It should be doing something at this point. I don't know why it's not finishing whatever it's doing, but it should be done. Doesn't take this long to connect. Now we can go do David's method. Go back to your Amazon page and hit Control P and see if it prints.
I can already tell you the answer is no.
And normally in HP printers, once it does some kind of a update, a software or even cartridges, you'll hear it move around. Adjusting the cartridges inside.
Yeah.
If that didn't occur, then I know there's still some kind of communication. Like my wife is printing right now. I might print it.
He's gonna print it on yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's printing it. Yeah. No, he's printing it on next door's printer.
Yeah. See? See, Paul, you printed.
Well, I've just got the notification from Lloyd saying that he's
Oh.
not on today, that he posted
Yeah.
21 hours ago.
Yeah.
Now, Paul, did you get some new icons on your desktop screen? for the
No.
printer?
Oh.
No icons at all, say HP Office, our picture, it says shop for supplies and nothing like that?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, let me,
Right back.
screen share.
Hey, Mark, I got a notification today on my phone. It said
Mhm.
from Urology, we've seen your referral. However, we've declined your referral and referred you back to the doctors. Didn't even know they fucking referred.
I should be able to just do control P here, right? David,
Yeah.
control P. Nothing.
Where are we at?
Control P.
You hit Control P.
Okay. Change the printer name. You see the printer name
Where?
up top?
here?
There you go. Does it show? It doesn't show it.
Nope, doesn't show it.
Go down where it says the bottom, add printer. Click on that, see what it does. Anything else pop up?
Well, you got to go on a PDF right there.
I'm just wondering why the printer's not installing. Now I'm curious. We did everything by the numbers, but update the drivers. And for some
Yeah.
reason, it didn't update.
It's not picking up his network, or it's not pick. Oh, it's a password.
But it actually should not even need to use the password. But Paul may have his network set up that way, so I don't know. I don't have mine set that way, so. But worst case scenario, get your USB printer cable.
Here you
Call
go,
it a
Paul.
day.
Printer. It printed over here.
Well, the reason I'm checking is it might be a bad printer, right?
No, your printer
No.
works. Your printer works. You printed things from the printer just fine. You did a test page. We know the printer works. It is the communication between the printer and your network and your computer is where the issue's at. And that's where we have to dig in and find out why it's not communicating one with the other. And that's why I say you get a hard cable, USB hard cable, to the printer, to your computer, and work it that way until you can figure out, or have one of us sit with you again and figure out why it's not working through the Wi-Fi. But even though if you get a hard wire, you can still print wirelessly to the printer. It's just about which one you pick it to do. Because one will say it's networked, and the other one will say it's just connected.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jody, he doesn't have a cord. That's why we haven't gone to USB route. That's the first thing I said when I got on here. He doesn't have a USB to the printer cord.
So should I shut that down then?
Yeah, go ahead and shut it down, Paul. We have beat this enough for tonight.
Yeah.
But I'll be first to give my condolences to you for all the frustration that you're going through. Cause I know how it is when something's supposed to work and it doesn't work and the man is supposed to, that is frustrating. And I've been married 40 years, so I understand.
I'd like to say to the bank.
And Amazon's got a $6.99, got a 6-foot one.
Mhm.
$5.99, 10-foot.
Well, you think you got problems? I just went to pay for something online and the bank said, you've got no money. I'm like, I can't pay today. What the freaking hell's going on? It went in late.
Like I say, you said you had Chase Bank? David, did you tell me you had Chase Bank?
No,
Oh, okay. Make sure it's not the North American branch. Cause they ain't working today.
no,
Yeah.
I'm at Halifax.
Oh, they
Paul-
work on.
In the chat, I put a $5.99 cable. It's 10-foot.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a point. I wonder if my money's gone in yet.
Paul, let's go on Amazon, search for a baseball bat, give it a good kick in.
Well, the reason I was,
It
I'd
may
like
not
to
do the
know,
printing.
I'd like to know if it's junk or not, because tomorrow's trash day. I'll just put it out the curb.
It's not junk.
It's not junk because it prints.
That printer works just fine, Paul.
But
Yeah,
if you
buy a
get the printer-
For
$5.99.
me,
Buy a $5.99 cable. It's right there in the chat. It'll come in, hook it up to your computer, and you can print directly from with your cable. Because it'll automatically pick it up.
I don't think I've got a printer output on this computer.
Yes, you have. If you
USB. Stop.
USB cable.
Hang on.
You just need an open USB slot.
God, I hate looking at my bank account in
I
the
got
first
about 90
few days
cables
of the
here, too.
month.
What's that?
I said I hate looking at my bank account in the first few days of the month.
What is this, cute pen here?
I love looking at my bank account. And then I realise it's not my money.
Yeah, well, my works pension went in yesterday and my PIP's gone in today, but all my bills have come out as well. So
Yeah. That's my problem. I look at the bank and I go, ooh, £700. And by the morning, I'm going to look at the bank and I'm going to go, oh,
I've
I
got
don't have to pay them.
what's
Pay
going
them
on.
last month.
I can't find the payment for the thing I've bought today.
It was free. Don't worry about it.
It was 570 quid. I guess PayPal will put it on tomorrow.
Oh, biting at me. When I'm trying to help you, you don't bite at me.
Oh,
All that growling you, it's not a growling.
mm.
I'm gonna hit you with something.
Yeah, eBay says it's been paid.
It might be pending in PayPal.
Mm.
Hey, Drake,
Yeah,
if he finds a cable and plugs it, Chris won't be mad.
I might have one out here in the garage. Let me go.
Actually, come to think of it, none of the three things I've bought today have gone on yet. And it was about 5 o'clock when I did it. So they should have gone.
Yeah, check the app and see if
Yeah.
because my bank have started doing that. They don't even send you the notification say you have to verify it. You log into the bank later on, it goes, by the way, did you want to purchase these 4 items? I
Mm.
did. Oh, sorry, you missed out. Bastards. Hey, what do you think of Oasis, Robin Gitz? They put everybody in a queue. Loads of people got told, sorry, we think you're a bot, and put to the back of the queue. Yeah. Meanwhile, because the queue was getting longer and longer as people were getting moved back and forth around the queue, yeah, faking the demand, yeah, the prices were going up, and suddenly
Oh.
people, yes, on pre-sale were getting them for 70 quid, and by Saturday night, when on general sale, it was 700 quid for the same ticket. And then it was going on about via GoGo for ripping people off.
I got cables running everywhere on this computer.
Yep, PayPal are showing them all as paid.
Not come out PayPal credit, have they?
But
No,
you
no,
gotta
I
have a
don't
printer
use,
cable.
I don't use
Printer cable's
PayPal
different.
credit.
What does the end of the printer cable look like?
It's a
Like
little
a square
square,
little
it's a little,
box.
yeah, a little square little box.
Okay.
Stop.
Have a look in the chat what Joel sent you. You'll see the end of it.
It could just be that it was after the bank closed. It'll probably go in tomorrow. Shouldn't make any difference, really, though.
Bank error in your favour. It might be because it's Labour Day. PayPal didn't process it.
I'm just gone on the PayPal app, and it's showing on the PayPal app. It's just not gone in the bank account. So tomorrow I will.
What bank are you with?
Nationwide.
Oh, they can be delayed every now and again.
Yeah, well, the PIP's gone in.
Yeah, mine came in late, bastards. And then I went to pay for the item again. It said, sorry, sold out.
It was due today, and it's only
Is it
12:30
like an
now, so
HDMI
it's gone
cable?
in within the first half hour of the day.
Mine was due yesterday.
Joe, is it like an HDMI cable?
No.
No.
Paul,
Look
in
at
the
the-
chat, Joe sent
USB
you the
printer
link.
cable.
He sent you the link to one. You'll
If
see
I
the
can
end of
find the
it.
chat.
On Zoom.
Just,
He's lost it again.
just go on Amazon and look for printer cable. And you'll be able to see what it looks like.
Like that?
That's the one.
That's it.
One like that.
There
But
it is.
that's a what do you call it there?
That
That's
goes in-
USB, but you
That
need the
goes in
other
your
side.
computer. That goes in your
That
printer.
goes in your printer.
Okay, let me go. I'm gonna go look.
If it helps, I've got a couple of thousand of the darn things.
Yeah, I got about 10.
It's annoying because it's the one cable you don't need for anything else.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, actually, no, tell a lie. I do need it for my label maker.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I got a little label maker, and you can just wirelessly send to it. But if you actually put the cable in, you can print pictures on it, so you can have your label with a picture.
No.
Yeah, I'll have that.
So I don't see why he wouldn't have one, because he keeps everything.
Hmm.
I'm sure he'd have one from a printer he had before.
Yeah, there's bound to be one in his drawer somewhere.
Yeah, I see it like this.
His problem is, can he plug it in? Does he have a USB he can plug into?
That's what I was thinking. He's going to find the cable and find there's no USB cables left. Slots.
Hmm.
All right, when I unplugged all Laura's USBs earlier to fix her computer, she looked at me, she went, "Are you gonna plug all them back in?" I was like, "Hell no, bye."
Hmm.
Fucking hundreds of darn things. Your battery is about to die. Oh, bollocks. We're in the middle of the game. Screw you, I'll be back later.
Plug it in.
Pack it in.
Hey, David,
Yeah,
you know that package I've been looking for, right? You heard what happened, right?
yeah.
I went out and threw the trash out today, and when I came back, I was walking, I looked over at a big mailbox area downstairs, and my
Yeah.
package was sitting on top of that. That's what it is right here.
Well, at least you got it.
Yeah, it's an inflator that you inflate the car tires with, you know? It works off of
Yeah.
what you call a battery.
Yeah, I got a small one that's about 6 inches long and about an inch diameter.
Yeah. It was
I
Charges
only,
up.
only need it.
Charges
for
up with a
32
USB.
pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, all
Well,
I
that
need
one
it for
we can-
32 pounds. This will go up to 160.
Yeah. When we lived
Yeah.
in Wickford about 10 years ago, we bought some towels from M&S, Marks and Spencer, because we got a £100 voucher. It was like, fuck all in M&S to buy. So we bought some new bath towels. Well, they got delivered.
That's, you don't
and the
need that long,
delivery-
do you, Paul?
Well, what I'm thinking is if I did that, I could run it all the way to where it normally sits way over there.
But before you even think of that,
Because I'm kind of right here, I'm so crowded.
anything after 10 foot starts degrading.
Yep. It's not gonna work right.
Well, how can they call it a printer cable?
You see where the one that it says 10 reviews? Ignore it. You
Which
see the one where it says 274 reviews? Scroll down and find one that's got shitloads of reviews and check the reviews. Right, if you go down one more. Go down one more, Paul. That one. You have to come off that box.
What's that?
Yeah, click that. You don't want that. Right, you see that one? One is cheaper.
Look at all the reviews.
Yeah, but look at the reviews and it's still got 4.5. That's the one you want.
20 meters, though.
Yeah, but 4,500 reviews, and they all seem to be positive.
Okay.
Yeah, so when we had these towels delivered, it said on the delivery slip, we left your towels behind the tree.
It's got a built-in signal amplifier? What?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what you
great.
need. That's what you need. That's what I was saying. After 10 foot, it degrades. That's why you put amplifiers in them.
Buy now. I'm gonna buy that son of a bitch and watch it still won't work.
Yeah.
Then you send it back.
Yeah,
You just send it back and
then.
say it don't work. Click that one, you own it
Depends
for
on
it.
that.
You gotta hit place order.
Price order.
So these towels behind the tree. There's only
Now
one
just
tree.
print it out.
Welcome to the Paul Murray shopping channel.
So
Yep.
only one tree. Could we find the
Section
towel?
shopping.
Yeah. Could we find the towels? No. Couple of weeks later, Marks and Spencer said, "We'll send you some new ones." Fine. They arrived, got them. About a year later, I opened the bedroom window to the trees out the back of the property in the woods next to the railway line. And I'm like, the fucking hell's that hanging in the tree? Yeah. I mean, it was a thick load of trees. Knocked it down. It was the towels. Said, when he said
And no,
behind
no
the
one
tree,
pinched it. What? No one pinched it after 12 months?
no, it was hanging at the top of the tree. What he'd
Oh, okay.
done, when he said hiding behind the tree, he meant he'd launched it over the
Ah.
top of the building into the tree.
No, okay. Well, I think we're done for the day, so I'm going to head out.
Yeah, I think so. I gotta go take some antacids.
Yeah.
No,
Exactly.
we've not covered his mobile phone yet.
No, I'm out of
Well,
here
he
then.
can print from his phone. Yeah.
All right, is everybody
Yeah.
leaving?
Yeah. I think it's
Hey,
time.
Paul.
Okay. David, you behave yourself.
Me? No. It's payday. I've got money to spend.
Okay.
Yes.
Everybody have a great evening and we'll see you in the morning.
Catch you later, guys.